Okay, we on live, huh?
All right, Shalom. This is the brothers of GMS New Orleans coming at you with another live lesson. But before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahabushai, Bahasham, Rakahadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to you, sincere Akim out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure unto the end, and to the few sincere Aqua diligently learning in silence. Shalom. And we're just going to get straight into it with 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. Shalom.
Which one we get? First one?
1 Corinthians 4, verse 9, and you can get that word spectacle in the Strong's, Baba Kasha.
Okay. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. For I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to the angels, and to men.
And as it says, for I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles, last. Hey, as brothers always go into, before this thing of ours, it was what is where it's at right now. What did you have? You had all these different movements, so which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, trying to fight for civil rights, for equality, the Black Panthers, civil rights movement, all that. The Most High let all these other, Jakes do their thing. But when he was ready for the truth to come out, as Yahushua said in that parable, hey, the best wine is brought out last. Hey, the apostles, from our apostles and elders, from their elders, all the way down to the youngest man. Hey, the men of the Lord are out on the highways and byways, preaching this word as well as putting up these video epistles, finally bringing out the truth of the scriptures and, the truth of reality as we know it. As it says, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men. And you can get that word spectacle out.
It is the word spectacle. All right.
Strong's G 2302. Theatron.
Theathon. All right. And it says a theater, a place in which games and dramatic spectacles are exhibited. A public assembly held for the Greeks used the theater also as a forum. It says a public show. This is the point. A man who exhibit to be gazed at and made sport of.
Okay, that word in the Greek for spectacle is theatron. Sounds like what theater? And as Elder said, the main point, a man who is exhibited to be gazed at and made sport of, which we can clearly see is the case with this ministry. We're out on the highways and byways as public figures out here. And, whether, sincerely or, insincerely, we are made a spectacle out there. You got people that come up to inquire. You got people that come up to debate. And it's even gotten to the point to what? You've got the celebrities amongst our people talking about this truth. Really, everybody is talking about the Hebrew Israelites right now. Because what? We're at the end, and it was appointed for the apostles, to come last. And what inspired this lesson was a conversation I was having with a brother earlier, where when you go out in public, hey, I've been noticing, other brothers have been noticing too, that more and more people are just staring at you. And like me and the brother were talking about, there are thousands of hours of footage of all the brothers out there online, out on the highways and byways with passerbys, people driving in cars, all that. So, there are a lot of people out there that you go by in your daily lives that you don't know them, but hey, a lot of them know you, and you don't know that they know you. So hey, we're a spectacle when we're doing the work, and we're a spectacle when we're not doing the work. And hey, it's just going to intensify as we get closer and closer to the end of things. And it's shown more and more that what we have been prophesying is the truth. when these prophecies, which they're already speaking, but they speak that much more. So to you, sincere brothers out there, hey, we're coming into a time to where more, people you never knew, as well as people you didn't know, are going to come and inquire of you about, the things that are going on.
And it's really about, we always go into, it's about the vibration, really the Holy Spirit, right, that rested on the men of the Lord, caused us to be eyeballs in this society. We are counted different, all right? Sometimes even weird, all right? You see a brother, the beads, sometimes the different earrings a brother might wear, all right? The way the brother mannerisms is, his attitude is different from these bozos here in the society, man. You ain't running with the pack, because most of the society runs in a pack mentality, and we the eyeballs that don't run with the pack, man. We'll be considered the barbarians of this society, man. All right, the people that are separate from the society. We're not doing and talking as everybody else do. Sports bullshit. All right, American Idol, that dumb shit. We fly a totally different route than the people. We're against the grain, man. Go ahead.
That's a beautiful point you made. And hey, brothers always say, like, if you're amongst a group of jakes, we'll just say it, if you're amongst a bunch of niggas and they can't tell you apart from them, hey, you in that same stead. But as the brother was going into, brothers are changing their lives out here. Brothers don't have the linings. Brothers are growing their beards, wearing the beads, the stones. Brothers are dressing differently. We're just on a completely different wavelength from the average so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American out here. And hey, it's in the spirit, people recognize that. And again, that can bring, positive attention to you, or it can bring negative attention to you. But these things are only going to intensify as the end manifests itself more and more.
Yeah, I got that scripture I wanted to. This is Ecclesiastes 81. All right. And like I said, it's all about a vibration, all right, that brothers have on them, all right. All right. What causes our walk to be different, our mindset to be different from amongst the people of the society. This is Ecclesiastes 81. Who is the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed.
Beautiful precept. Did you want to break it down, after?
No, you can go ahead.
Hey, as it says, who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. Brothers have oily faces out here. Some brothers, but that's not what that's talking about. As the elder brother's been going into, we're on a different vibration out here. And wisdom maketh a man's face to shine, and these people can see it. And I've noticed this with myself, and I've noticed it with other brothers. Say a brother that's been in for a couple of years, even a couple of months, you'll go back and look at them when they first came into the truth to where they're at now. They look like a completely different person. It's like their bone structure changes, the skin tone changes, everything about them changes.
I got that. Brother. This is Proverbs 24:5. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength. All right. So when you increase strength, things change on you, man. All right. Your body structure, everything changes on you. All right. And that's what wisdom does to us. It's another one too.
And hey, like when your mindset changes, it reflects in that look in your eyes. What they say, the eyes are the window to the soul. When you look at the average Jake out here, they have that simple, glazed over, and in a lot of cases, doped out look, because there's nothing going on with them spiritually. But man of wisdom, the wisdom causes his face to shine, and he increases in strength. You get that bold, austere look, like Yahushua had. You start to get that king. That the more you carry yourself as a king, the more your mannerisms show it. What's the saying? Ecclesiasticus: a man's gait and attire sheweth what he is.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Cause you to be mystique, man. You have a mystiqueness about you, man. you know, and it changes. Like I said, it shakes the room. Just how I just went into lesson. This is how Yahweh Shai shook the room. He made people nervous. He didn't even do nothing, man. All right. He raised the hairs of the people. That's what. All right. And I'm gonna say this. It's something about that beard too, man. That really shakes the room up. All right. And brothers don't be looking like these niggas. Brothers be looking like holy men. All right. Like the brother said, when you look at these niggas got a dog, dead look about them, a stale, funky look about them, man.
A goofball look.
Yeah, dreads, skin flat, pale, black as ever, gums fucking black. Ain't nothing right about these niggas, man. All right, but when you look at a man, the Lord, I'm gonna say this too, man. We didn't have people tell us we got a glow about us, man. Something about y'all guys is different. All right, and that's all praise to Yahweh Shem Shah. The Lord made us different. All right, the Lord set us in a perfect pace to be a beacon, a light. What happens with a light? A light gets attention. All right, people see the light, man. All right, I had this other one for you real fast. And I hope I don't forget it. Going into what we just talking about, man. All right, how does the strength? This brother said the strength changes your bones. You know, it put a different look on you. It caused you to shine. But this is another one came to my mind. This is Proverbs 4 and 8. It says, "Exalt her, which is wisdom, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. She shall give to thy head an ornament of grace, and a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee."
And what it say? It shall bring us to honor. And what's it say in Psalms 50? I shall set them in order before thine eyes. You know, brothers that are truly, you know, about this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, we're being set in order before, you know, the face of our enemies. You know, that royal, you know, regal mindset, and you know, that those movements are being shown before these people. Hence, why you know, the Hebrew Israelites is becoming just such a stir, a controversy, a spectacle in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, as a brother was saying, you know, you have you know, examples of people that come up, you know, have come up to brothers and say, y'all just have a glow about you. I remember the brothers in Dallas say a restaurant they would frequent, you know, they were sitting there in a group, you know, ordering their food, and they said there was a Hamite with the Edomite woman, you know, sitting at another table. And I can't remember if it was the Edomite woman or the waitress, but she came up to those brothers and just said, "Hey, you just have a glow about you. There's something different about you." That's that energy, that wisdom of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai vibrating and shining off the brothers. And then also I remember the brother from LA said, you know, he went to a restaurant, like a Subway kind of place, and he said the guy making his food, it was just like he got a jolt of energy on him to, you know, just be real friendly with the brother and make the best sandwich he could make. Hey, you know, they say, you know, laughter is contagious. Well, hey, this energy, you know, this vibration is contagious as well. When brothers go into the room, hey, with some people, it charges them up. And with other people that are demons, you know, it makes them hesitant and scared and, you know, hostile and want to get away from you. But regardless, it's that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, that kingly vibration that's vibrating off of us, making us a spectacle.
Honestly, they made people that don't even know you. It is in your presence for a second. They make them have a hatred for you, man. They don't even know you. They just have a dislike for you because they are the darkness, man. All right, and you really gonna be amazed when the Lord put that real power on us, man. We really get risen up, all right, and be those men that, you know, that the Lord spoke about, all right. Especially when we get in the kingdom, we're gonna be some bad boys, man. You talking about you know, having his light, having his wisdom, man. We gonna have everything that we want, man. The women, you name it, man. All right, we really gonna shake some sheets, man. Shake the sheets, man, in the kingdom, man. All right.
Hey,
like the brother always say down here, we're gonna beat the women off with a bat, man. You know. And some brothers, I'm gonna say, some brothers it's starting out, you know. But go ahead, brother.
Hey, the men of the Lord, you know, the 144,000 are going to be some certified bed breakers in the kingdom.
Yeah, man.
That's on a different note. But it just reminded me. I was watching some clips from the Book of Eli last night, and you noticed in that movie, whenever he walked into a situation or around people, it was just something about him that attracted people to him. Like when he got in that first fight on the highway, after he took care of all those people, the last guy would just looked at him and was like, "Who are you?" Before he, sent him to the spirit world. That's the vibration out here. People just, as the brother was saying, you have that mystique about you that who is this person? And some people want to inquire further on it. And, some people are repelled by it and want to be hostile towards you.
I got a little sharpened real fast. This what he did to the when he gave the blessings to Aaron. All right, this is Numbers 6:22. It says, "The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, this wise ye have wise ye shall bless thy children, the children of Israel, saying unto them." All right, well, hold up. It says, "And the Lord blessed thee and kept thee. The Lord maketh thy face to shine unto thee and be glorious unto thee." All right. The Lord lifted up his countenance upon thee and gave thee peace. All right. And they shall put my name unto the children of Israel, and I will bless them. All right. And the Lord, and through the Spirit, the Lord did that to us, man. All right. Ultimately, he gave us that name, and that name, which also what happens with having that name, man. That name is also it's like having the keys or the access to a place, man, or like to the kingdom. So having that name give us that illumination. All right. Having his wisdom, knowledge, understanding of of the truth, give us the keys to the kingdom, man. All right. And that will put us on another level. All right. We just ain't the average Joe Blow. All right. That having that access to the name, this wisdom, not understanding, puts us on another level, and to access what it is, accessing the kingdom of heaven. That's what I want to say. All right. And he did the same things, the blessings that he gave to Aaron, to Moses, and those men. Well, we those men, he done it in these times, man. Blessed us with the gifts from on high. All right. And what it did, like this brother went into earlier, it says right here in 26, the Lord lifted up the countenance upon thee and gave thee peace. Well, what they call the scriptures? The comforter, which gave us peace. And it changed our countenance. Like I said, you go back to a brother in the truth, his first week in the camp, he looked one way. But then you go to the year 7, year 8, and beyond, he looks like a totally different man. All right. This what happens when you get this true food of the spirit and the soul, man. It puts true nourishment in you. It jolts you with energy, man. All right. It fills you up. And like I said, you look at a person that's kind of healthy, got some size on him. He looks way different than the average guy that don't take care of himself, man. Okay, go ahead, Doc.
Hey, that's another thing. The more you sup with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the more you look into the customs and the practices of our forefathers, which includes changing up your diet and not neglecting the herbs. And that's a whole nother thing that adds to our different appearance from these people. We try to stay away from these processed foods as much as we can. Eat better, and that shows on our outward appearance. Like we're just changing on all levels, from a mental, physical, and spiritual level. And best believe that it may not seem like people notice it out there, but hey, people do notice, and it's just become that much more evident the closer we get to the end of this thing.
Let me get it, man. Let me get it.
And I got one. I got one too.
This is what you remind me of right here, brother. This is what you when you were saying that, man, this is immediately came to my mind. It says, let's get straight to it. It says Matthew 23:26. It says, thou blind Pharisees, clean first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. All right. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outwardly, but within, all right, full of dead man's bones and of all uncleanness, man. And that's what this brother said. We through the herbs, through the knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, understanding the Most High, we clean first the inside of us, and that the outside may show and be beautiful, man. And that's what people see. All right, they see a full change, and some of your friends in the world, family members say, "Man, you changed. You ain't the same. You look different." You know, because it's about a vibration. You know, go ahead, Doc.
And you can see right through, these phony people out here. Like the brother brought it out where Yahushua was rebuking the scribes and Pharisees. With these other camps, we can see that they've still got that old man. They've still got those niggerish tendencies in them. No matter how beautiful their garments look, no matter how much money or clout they may have, at the end of the day, what? They're still spiritually dead. They're full of dead men's bones.
That's right, brother.
But I got this one real quick. Oh,
no, go ahead. I was agreeing with you. You know,
this is 1 Peter chapter 4. I'm let's see. I'll start at verse 1. For as much then as Hamashiach hath suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that suffereth in the flesh hath ceased from sin. And what? By us taking ourselves out of the ways of this world, we're afflicting ourselves in the flesh. But what? We're growing in the spirit. And that's changing us from the vibrations of this world. All the bullshit that these people believe in and cling unto. That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lusts of men, but to the will of the Most High. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, smoking, nothing wrong with drinking, but being a drunkard out here, going out and partying, committing adultery, just being a complete nigger, being a Babylonian, being an American out here, a heathen. When we walked in lasciviousness, lusts, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries, the ways of this world, which brothers are seeing a change amongst other brothers and within themselves. And like I said earlier, they say laughter is contagious, but this vibration, this way of life is contagious as well. Because what? When our apostles and elders came on the scene, what'd you see? You had Jake's, in that American, hey, I believe in my government spirit. But with us pushing these prophecies, what have you seen? Put other people out there, getting into that truth-telling spirit, seeing that the government's bullshit, seeing that, this world is just based upon lies. With the women, Jake was in that simp spirit, the worship in the woman spirit. But with our apostles and elders, what have you seen? They pushed, what would be considered red pill talking points. And then you've got your Kevin Samuels out here, your Jeremy Hills. That vibration on getting on the woman is out here. You got average everyday Jakes, growing their beards out and just, looking at an alternative way to this, Western lifestyle. I've been seeing that, grow out here as well. Verse 4, wherein, here's the main point I want to get to, wherein those that are still living after the ways of this world, think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. Hey, as Elder Brother was saying, people notice a change in you, whether they look at it positively, whether they look at it negatively. And more often than not, they look at it negatively. They think, brothers say it all the time, they think you're better than them, which, hey, with us in the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushua, we are better than you because we're following the righteous, true path. But what? They think you're better than them. They think, oh, why is he not doing what we think is normal? He's into that spooky stuff. He's preacher man right now. So they don't want to deal with you. But hey, that's a beautiful thing. Because what? Just like we have, a vibration in the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushua, they have a vibration of this world, a vibration of Satan, which, that can be contagious as well and throw demons on you. So it's a good thing that they don't want to be around you, because that just separates you from any problems that can come from that.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai said you should be hated for my name's sake. So you should be looking for the hate, man. You should be looking for the bullshit. That let you know you're in the truth, man. If you going around here with all daps and hugs and smiles and ain't nothing happening, something wrong, man. You should look at it as something wrong. You should look for the dislike of these people not liking you, man. All right. You get around your family members, you know, that once favorite aunt, you should make her skin crawl, man, because she ain't right. That uncle, all right, that he eats pork chops by the pound. You should make that nigga feel uncomfortable, man. All right, because it's just like, you know, this truth is a discerning of the spirit, man. All right, you should be all about truth. Truth should bounce off you when you around these people, man. To where they want to somewhat, in a sincere manner, acts of like what's up, like what's, you know, is you different. You can kind of, you know, sometimes win them over with the truth. You know, you drop seeds, man, and hope those seeds grow into the person winning them over. You know, that's why Yahweh Shah hung around those sinners and the Republicans, man. It wasn't, you know, there was rough people and they were doing all type of manner of wickedness, but he was doing it, he was using himself as that beacon of light in hopes of winning them over, man. All right. And some did and some did, and a lot didn't, man. You know, same for us. Go ahead, Doc.
And what did the apostles do in, I believe it was Acts chapter 5? They gave praises that they were persecuted, you know, for Yahweh Shai's sake, because that just goes to show we're walking in the same path as Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, you know, came in a different vibration, you know, from the set of things at that time. Hence why the Pharisees and the Sadducees wanted to put him to death, and a lot of Israelites wanted to put him to death. But what? After he went through his trials and tribulations, he's sitting at the right hand of the Father. So what should that tell us that are going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai? You know, Yahweh willing, what? That if we go through these persecutions, we're going to sit at the right hand of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. But this is John. Oh,
go ahead. I'm agreeing with you.
But this is John chapter 15, you know, just to bring up what you quoted, verses 18 to 19, which is in red letters. Should I read down to 20? If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world, which we read in that 1 Peter 4, and what it say? Given to riotousness, lasciviousness, banquetings, the ways of the Gentiles, the world would love his own. And we see what the love of this world is: backstabbing, narcissism, selfishness, just a dog-eat-dog world. And what? A world of overindulgence, where these people overindulge in alcohol, overindulge in drugs, you know, adultery. And these people just look completely worn out and drained out here. If you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Hey, that's to be chosen. You know, we're called right now. We don't know if we're chosen, but what? To be called out of this world, hey, that's an honor. You're being called, you know, by the Son of the Heavenly Father out of this world, out of the ways of this world, to do his will and to receive the rewards for enduring it. So what is the hate of this world? What is the opinions of these people out here? You know, like we always say down here, what is a dead man's opinion? These people are about to lose. They're about to take the biggest L in world history. All the things they believed in are being shown to be lies, but it's going to be confirmed that they're lies. They're about to go through these calamities of Jacob's trouble without any protective hedge over them, and they're going to eat a missile. And then for those heathens that survive, what? They're going into slavery underneath those. That,
yeah, that's why it says in 1 John 3 and 13, marvel not, my burden, that if the world hates you, man. All right? Be all shocked. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Everybody doing what they're supposed to do, man. Right? Everybody's back, all right, playing their role, all right, in this thing called life, in their lot, man. And we doing what we supposed to do. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
We hope at the end of the day that, you know, Abaratazah, we're chosen. This brother and myself, you know, you sincere Akim and Aqua, you know, listening to this lesson. But this is verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will persecute you. They will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So what? Persecution and being looked at as an oddball, being hated, comes with this walk. But what's it say? He that endureth all things to the end shall be saved. Hey, and as Peter asked you, how was in Matthew chapter 19, for us giving up everything, what shall we receive? And Yahushua said, what? We shall receive lands and wives and children, mothers and fathers, everything 100-fold. So we are in the best position that you could ever hope to be in, to be joint heirs with the King of the universe and his son, and to be kings of the universe ourselves. And that's, words can't describe what's going to come with that. But hey, right now, with us being on that vibration, being on that kick, hey, it's changing. It's changing our appearance out here, and it's changing the way the world perceives us and how we perceive the world. You had something?
I ain't had nothing else.
Well, I got one more. Then, if you could get it for me, Zephaniah chapter 3, you can read verses 19 to 20, because hey, while we're getting persecuted and laughed at and looked down upon, for doing this work, there's going to come the point to where there's going to be a change, and we're going to be praised for it, and we're going to be honored as those men that stood stiffly for the names of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. Those 7,000 are complete number of men that didn't bend the knee to Baal, or didn't bend the knee to Esau and his system. And hey, the shame and the infamy we have now is going to be turned into praise and honor.
Yeah, this is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 19. It says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted, and give her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
And I'll say this. I know you brothers have noticed it. We noticed it at our campus. Well, you got more and more Jakes, when they pass by, what they say, shalom. Jake saying shalom. I remember once this brother and myself were doing a quick video to the side during camp, and a party bus passed by, and the driver on the party bus said, "Oh, a shout out to the Hebrew Israelites."
Yeah, I remember that, man.
It's on a cutesy little level right now, but it's going to get to the point to where, hey, Aparatas, I read that number. We're going to be honored as the true kings of the earth, given praise and reverence.
Yeah, verse 20 says, and at that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. And when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, said the Lord.
Hey, our captivity is being turned before our eyes right now. More and more people are realizing who the true Israelites are. Hey, you had Vladimir Putin a couple of months ago do what? He opened up the vault and brought out those icons, as he called it. I present to you Black Jesus. Hey,
again, the gig is up. The gig is up, man. I said the gig is up, man. All right. Go ahead, Doc.
And hey, just seeing these prophecies, come to their fulfillment, the closer we get to the end, should put it even more on your spirit to, separate yourself from this world and go extra hard at the end, at the finish line, so you can make your calling and election sure. But any closing points you want to make out?
No, that was pretty much it.
Oh, kind of. Well, hey, with that, we hope you sincere Akim and Akwat were edified by this quick lesson. Again, as always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Barakah HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled and teach well. And peace and salutations to you, sincere Akim out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers and brethren to the end. Shalom.
Shalom.